really thank for the opportunity you are studying. So let's get started for our topic that we have to work today. So, oh my God. So could you please help me to move the projector because it's twist. I appreciate. So today's topic is theme number 2, present, continuous, or progressive. And as you see here, but it's the information is in Spanish. So I ask you your cooperation. So please, Esdras, could you please read this in Spanish?
El presente progresivo se utiliza para expresar una oración en uso, actividad que está realizando en el momento. El presente progresivo es un tema que se refiere al manejo correcto del verbo ser o estar. Ubica la función este verbo es auxiliar en esta oración.
Thank you for reading. So, if you also read the different side, you can see that you have to manage the verb to be as you have learned the past year and this year. So as you see here, it says that you have to manage the verb to be as you have learned. Entonces ahorita vamos a hacer nuestra dinámica. So I'm going to pass you out some sheet of papers. I don't have for all of you. Yes, I have for some of, maybe just the 3 of the first in the line. So please take one and pass out the other. Take one and pass to your classmate. No hay novia para todos, solo tenían que hacer los primeros de la fila, ¿sí? Los primeros de la fila. Bueno, entonces, let's practice what our topic says. It says that it's an activity that is happening right now. So this is our topic today. Our theme is about present progressive. So we are going to learn how to say when something is happening right now. So everybody please take the sheet of paper right now. Take it. Take. And now we are going to do this. Please fold in half. Fold it like this. Everyone, fold it. It says in half like this and I'm folding. So I want you to repeat this sentence. I'm folding. Can you repeat it? Repeat. I'm folding. I'm folding. Now I'm folding this again. I'm folding. I'm folding. As you see, you use verb to be am. I am folding. And the verb fold is the action I'm doing right now. The action I'm doing right now. So now I fold it, the piece of paper, which is the activity that I'm doing right now. Fold. So let's fold it again. Repeat. I'm folding. I'm folding. I'm folding. I'm folding. If you can hear the verb, it ends with ing. The verb fold, who knows what the verb fold is? The verb fold in Spanish is doblar. So right now you are saying, estoy doblando. You know that we are learning right now. We are learning how to say this in English, but this is the action I'm doing right now. I'm folding. Okay, repeat again.
I'm folding.
right now, I'm not saying I fall. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I fall. I'm saying I'm falling. Okay? So thank you. So because you folded that piece of paper, so thank you very much. And right now we are going to see the information here. So right now it says everything is in Spanish for you to get the information better. El presente progresivo afirmativo se forma con la siguiente estructura. Please, you have to get this into account because this is the structure. The structure is about, you have to have the subject here. Subject right now here, they are just pronouns. They are the verb to be, because I think you are really familiar with this word, the form of the verb to be. Now it says verb, then you have the sign plus here, verb plus ing, and then the verb changes to that has the suffix ing. So you have to add ing to the verb. So right now let's get continue here, present progressive. As you see here, it says that, for example, here there is the list of the verbs, then you have to add ing, and then it becomes opening, like here, open plus ing, opening. Visit plus ing, it becomes visiting. Then listen, you have to add ing, listening. Then happen plus ing, and you got happen. Exception. Right now you have to pay attention to the exception because we don't have just to add to each verb, just ing is not the real way or the real manner. So sometimes the exceptions are like here. For example, for this verb take, you have to eliminate letter E and it becomes like this. Look, if you eliminate this letter, it's the lack of the letter here, and then take plus ing and it becomes take. If you see here, like this verb taking, there is not letter E here. There isn't. Alright? So there are this kind of exception, and we have more exceptions here. Like this. It says another exceptions when sometimes verb ends with letter E, but it doesn't have any changes. Another exception when a verb ends with double E, like here, there is a double E here, so you have to add ing and you don't have to eliminate anything. So please, you have to pay attention to all of these exceptions. Right now, it says the information here. As you know that the information here is in Spanish because it's the better strategy for you to learn better. So in Spanish, could you please, Dulce, read this in Spanish?
Cuando un verbo escrito en consonante vocal consonante se duplica la última consonante y se le agrega ing, y también cuando el acento termina en la última sílaba.
Okay, so I hope everyone read with your eyes. It says when a verb, it says consonant, vowel, consonant, it says that you have to double the last consonant. There are examples like here. Run, so you double letter N, and then you add ing, and it becomes running. If you see here, I'm gonna mark this. You see here, you have to double the the last consonant. Last. And so you have to double here, and then you add ing. Like here, see? T, you have to add double T. So there is another group of exceptions. Then it says, as your classmate read, he says that you have to double the last consonant when the last stress is in the last letter. So we are gonna see when we are going to read this and to know what words have the last stress in the last letters. So I'm gonna I wanna see this information right now. It says, so I'm asked to Angela, please read this information in Spanish.
Sin embargo, hay algunos verbos que tienen las características de consonantes vocales dominantes, pero no se doblan la última consonante. Estos verbos son los siguientes.
Okay. It says when there is a consonant, vowel consonant, you have to double the last consonant, but right now you don't have to double this one. So when you add ing for this, you don't have to double. Just add ing. That's it. And then I think because it's for the sound of the X, I think it's that why you don't have to double the last consonant. So you don't have to double here. So you don't have to do this, like this. So please, this is wrong. If you do like this, so please, this is wrong, so you have to write like this. Okay, let's continue. And there are more exceptions here. So Walter, would you please read this information in Spanish? In Spanish.
Los verbos que terminan en i solo se le agrega in, no importa si la i le antecede una consonante o una vocal.
Okay, for example, here. So right now, verbs that ends with y, like this, study and say. So you don't have to care about if there is a consonant before that letter or there is a vowel. So you don't have to care about it. So you have just add ing. And then study plus ing, so it becomes study. If you see here, you don't have to move any letter. Nothing. Just add ing. Then we're gonna have an activity here in our notebook. Activity number 2, score 10 points. Instructions. Right now, if you see your module, that all the instructions are now in English. So it says, in your notebook, list 3 columns of verbs, 2 columns of regular verbs, and a column of regular verbs. Then add the suffix ing at the end of each verb according to the required grammar. So the grammar right now is the one that we read, the information your classmates read, the exceptions we have to know about how we change the verb. Obviously, it's the main verb to change to in present progressive. As your classmate read at the beginning, that verb to be right now becomes an auxiliary verb. So it becomes to an auxiliary verb to be. So right now, please, this is for homework. Homework, obviously, it is at home, so you have to work it at home, activity number 2. But now, please, we have to go to activity number 3, which is in your module. instructions. Change the following sentences to present progressive. There is an example. So right now, we're gonna read the sentences here that are in present simple. Present simple are the sentences that we learned the last week. Last week we did the last quiz about present simple. But right now you have to change the sentences to present progressive. But we are going to do this step by step. So first, there is here squares like you have to add the words subject. Here is the subject here, amén. Look, so we put here the subject. This is the main verb. So the main verb right now has to move until here. Main verb here. If you see, because this is a verb that has the structure that is consonant, vowel, consonant, it says that you have to double the last consonant and you have to add ing. But right now, be careful because you have to add verb to be. Right now, the function of this verb is about the auxiliary verb, that is verb to be. And then the complements, you don't have to worry about it, you just have copy. So you have to transfer the information like here. This is the complement from here. So this complement, you just have to translate them to transfer them to this side. Okay, and right now, please work on it right now. You have number 2. So we're going to do this together again. So what do you think? What is the subject here? Okay, please everyone, write Mary here, everyone. Write down Mary. You got it? All right. Now, find, please everyone find, what is the form of the verb to be that it belongs to this subject? Please, I want to see that. I want to see how you manage the verb to be right now. Please, everyone, write verb to be here. Write the verb to be. It has to be according to the subject. What is the form of the verb to be? Please, I want to see. I want you to write verb to be. I'm going to do the same as you did. So you write here the subject, then you have to find the form of the verb according to the subject, which is, in this case, is, but right now, main verb here is works. This is, remember, this is present simple. Present simple, that's why the verb here has an S. But right now, you have to add ing. So, look, we add ing. Mary is work. The complement, as I told you, is at the back. This is an example. So please continue working. Go to the next page, and please, you have to add subject. Then you have to get what's the form of the verb to be according to the subject. After that, you have to add the main verb here, but you have to add ing. You have to add it in the complement, you just copy. Just copy the complement, okay? So, I really appreciate your time for this theme. We're gonna review this